And the federal income tax deadline is less than a week away. It is April 18th, that is this coming Monday. And if you haven't filed your taxes yet, there are things you need to know to avoid costly mistakes. That's why financial professional Nathan Ford from Vital Retirement Planners is here to share some money-saving tips for you last-minute filers. All right, Nathan, let's get right to it. What tax changes should we pay attention to when filing this year?
Well, a few big ones. If you received the child tax credit payments in 2021, you cannot claim the child tax credit on your 2021 taxes. You already got that money. Also, standard deductions have increased for married filing jointly and for single filers. For married filers, it's $25,100. Single filers, $12,550. Tax brackets have been adjusted because of inflation, so keep an eye on which tax rates you're in. And also you can take a deduction for charitable contributions, even if you didn't itemize, with limitation under the Taxpayer Certainty and Disaster Relief Act.
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, so Nathan, what should we do if we can't make that filing deadline?
Well, the last 2 years, we got extensions. Everybody got extensions. That is not the case this year. April 18th is the date. If you can't get your returns in on that date, file an extension. The IRS will let you go to October 15th. If you need help getting access to that form, I have a link on my website at vitalretirement.com to file that extension, but get it done quickly.
All right, but Nathan, what's the misconception? While you can file for an extension, if you have to pay, it doesn't mean you can wait till October to pay, right?
Yeah, the IRS doesn't want you to extend your tax payment. So you can extend your return, not the tax payment. But you might say, hey, I don't know what my payment is yet. I haven't done my return. Right. You've got to do your very best to make an estimate for what you owe and pay that by April 18th, or else you could be paying penalties in addition to your taxes. You need to have a tax plan. Be planning ahead, have a tax professional at your side. Don't just focus on the last year and do tax prep. You need to be a little more proactive and take a little more initiative.
That's right. All right. And so what mistakes should we be careful to avoid? Any other mistakes, Nathan?
I'd recommend staying away from paper filings. Some processing centers that take these paper filings have been closed down because of the pandemic. So we're seeing massive delays in processing the returns, processing refunds, processing your tax payments. Do everything electronically if you can. It's very safe. And make sure you're not overpaying in your taxes. A lot of times when people rush, they make mistakes, they miss opportunities. Make sure you have a tax plan. If you get your CPA on board with you, if you need help, go to vitalretirement.com. We'd love to help you.
Nathan Ford, always a pleasure seeing and hearing from you. Thank you so much for your sage advice.